Hello, everybody. Welcome to the weekend update. February 7th. We are into February, rocking and rolling. That Punxsutawney Phil did see a shadow, so that's 6 weeks more of winter. I don't buy that, though. We're already starting to see a little bit better temperatures. Hopefully all those cold weather gone for good. I don't like those 20-degree weather too much. It's not good for being outside. It's not good for houses. Not good for the market. Not good for anything. So hopefully we're through all that. It's not good for my voice yet, though. So I'm going to work through this fun little winter voice I got working. But let's dive in to look at all the great things going on at Samson this week. First of all, our weekly market reports. We dive into all the statistics from Bright. So our showings this week for the whole DC metropolitan area, 19,800. Great stuff, up 5% from a week ago. We're starting to see more and more showings, so we want that to build on itself each week. Our contracts up 6.5% from last week. Both these numbers were a little bit less than this week last year, so we're hopefully that changes. We catch up and pass last week's numbers here shortly. 1,067 listings, almost the same amount as last year at this time, 10% more though than last week. So we are starting to see that spring market or that after New Year's market start to pick up a little bit. The active inventory across our whole footprint, 22.4% more listings on the market today, more inventory than last year at this time. So it's a pretty good number. It shows that there's more stuff out there than there was at last year. So be a little bit healthier, a little bit more balanced market, although we are seeing lots of multiple offer situations. So North Central Virginia, 4,500 showings, down 13% from last year, but up 4% from last week. Very similar to the DC metropolitan area stats. Contracts up 9% from last week, but down 12% from last year. So we want to catch up a little bit. Our new listings, a few less than last year at this time, but 20% more, 60 more listings put on the market than last week, or this week than the week previous. Active inventory, almost 30% more inventory in the market right now than at this point last year. We love that. We like to get a little bit more balanced market. It was way too tight last year at this time. Baltimore metro area, our second biggest region we look at, 12% less showings than a year ago, but up 2% from a week ago. Contracts actually up 4% from a year ago, so that's a good sign, and up 9% from a week ago. So we're climbing up that right way. I love to see that. New listings, 10% more than last year at this time, and 27.5% more than last week. So lots of great movement in that Baltimore metro region. I love that. Active inventory, about 15% more than we had at this point last year. So good stuff there. Our last one, our smallest one, Maryland, West Virginia Panhandle, 2,000 showings, up 6% from a year ago, up 17% from last week. Contracts up 4% from a year ago, and up 25.5% from last week to this week. So lots of good stuff in those numbers. Our new listings, actually down 23%, but again, it's a small sample size. So we're talking like 20 less listings, and then down 16% from a week ago. So we need some more listings in that Maryland, West Virginia Panhandle, but I'm not ready to freak out over 20 listings one way or the other quite yet. Our active inventory, 18% more active inventory today than we had last year at the same time. So good stuff overall there. Our top performers at Samson, our rock stars for the week, our top 5 individuals in volume. Number 1, Luis Amoros. Number 2, Sabeen Khattak. Number 3, Abdu Tuku. Number 4, Jose Saiz. And number 5, Yvonne Holland. So great job to our top 5. I think almost all 5 of those have never been our top 5 before. So great job to you all. Top 5 in transactions. Luis Amoros again. Number 1, double number 1. Abdu Tuku, Yvonne Holland, Joan Singh, and Erick Velasquez. So great job to you top 5 most transactions in our company last week. Our top 5 teams in volume: Carolyn Young Homes, number 1, Shepherd Homes Group, number 2, One South Realty Group, number 3, Fox Homes Team, easy for me to say, Fox Homes Team, number 4, and the Monumental Team, number 5. Top 5 in transactions last week: Carolyn Young Homes, number 1, Monumental Team, number 2, One South Realty Group, number 3, Shepherd Homes Group, number 4, and Fox Homes Team, number 5. Fantastic teams, as always, on our company. That voice is rough, so thanks for hanging with me with it, guys. February 19th, join our conversation live. We're going to have our Zoom sales meeting, 9 a.m., bright and early, content filled. We're going to do the new agents, of which we had 168 join in January. Crazy, by the way. Our new agents, our top producers for the month, and all of our Cardinal closings in separate videos. This is just going to have great guests, great conversation about the market. Tune in February 19th at 9 a.m. for that meeting. You can see we've had a lot of great guests the last couple of months, and we're looking forward to some more fun on the 19th. Our Samson Awards show. Unfortunately, we can only fit about 300 people in the room, so not everybody will be in person, but you should have got those invites out on Tuesday. If you think you didn't get invited and you should have been, please email me. We're emailing out a lot of things, so it's certainly possible we messed something up. February 20th, Thursday, we're going to have that in-person ceremony. The broadcast will be starting live 11 a.m. February 21st on our Cardinal Nest. We're going to video it all, put it together. It's going to be great. Justin will do a great job as always, and you can watch that on Friday. Watch the whole award ceremony. I don't like this one. All right. Thank you to all you. You guys do a good job. So they made me real estate newsmaker over his media for the year. I was in the achievers category. I guess I achieved something last year. I don't know. You all achieved a lot. I was just along for the ride. So thank you all for all your hard work. They put me in cool awards like this. It also, cool awards like this, I guess now it's a good time, Nanny. I did get invited back to the Super Bowl this weekend, so somebody's got to do it, but Meredith and I do get to go to the Super Bowl this weekend, so we're going to get to, I really do appreciate, yes, the game is fun, but getting to talk to a lot of other industry leaders. There's about 45 or 50 other top leaders in the country that are invited in this group, and I do get to really, we have 3 different meals and opportunities to intermingle, so it is really good networking and really get to learn from other great companies and leaders around the country as well. So thank you all for continuing to do a good job so that they put this dork up there in awards and stuff like that. So number one, we're number one. And, a lot of these graphics are out. Just want to make sure you guys do that. You can download all these graphics. Number one in the DMV, Virginia, West Virginia, Northern Virginia, all the different counties. We're number one. Just so many great graphics you can download, make them a part of your presentation. We did post them on social this week that we were $10.5 billion in sales and over 19,600 transactions. Those are big, big numbers. We went from $8.5 billion to $10.5 billion last year. 16,000 to 19,000 transactions. In a year that was down for most, we were up 20 and 25%. So good stuff overall. We've got our lunch and learns all over the place. Go to joinsamson.com, invite a friend. They won't be disappointed. They'll get a good lunch and learn all about why they should join our family here at Samson. And you also get recruiting rewards. Win, win, win. Love that. All my office fans know what I'm talking about. All right, Cardinal Title Group. They put out these great contract trends. Thank you for this. You can see on the bottom the days on market. The blue is stuff that went in less than 7 days. Then up top, the stuff that went above list price. So West Virginia, 36% went quick, 23% above list. Virginia, 42%, 45%. Maryland, D.C., 19% went quick, 24% above list price. Guys, that's what it's all about, right? Price it correctly, have it show well. You're going to get above list price, no contingencies. You're going to get to dictate how that contract works from a seller's perspective. And buyers, if it's quick, you probably get to pay a little above list price, right? You're going to be competitive. Mostly financing on our contracts, a little bit, 11 to 19% cash there in some of the states. Seller subsidy, only at about 25% of the contracts we're getting seller subsidies in. Financing contingency, most of them are still getting financing, and most are still getting appraisal. A good chunk in West Virginia, Maryland, D.C. are getting home inspection. Only about half in Virginia are getting home inspection put in. Last one we like to look at there is the buyer rep. 98% are the sellers are paying that buyer rep commission as part of the contract, and 90% of those contracts are getting 2% or more. 90% of those are getting 2% or more. So we're still getting that buyer rep paid for consistently in the contract. Some classes in education. Jumpstart Session 1 is up live now on the Cardinal Nest. Lynn Hamilton did a fantastic job. I'd encourage you to jump in there, watch it if you weren't able to come in person. It's a great, if you're newer or if you have been doing this a while, but need some paddles to your business, seeing some reminders of the old school style that's going to make you successful. Real estate is not overly complicated, but it's hard because people won't be consistent with the things that they have to do. Seller consultation class. Lynn is taking around Alexandria, Bowie, Silver Spring, all over on Tuesdays throughout the month of February. So look for Lynn in those classes. RSVP on the calendar nest. Great classes there by Lynn. Next Wednesday, we'll be in DC NOMA office. We're going to have a great day of classes. We also may have I'm going to tease a new guest a big-time agent in DC that may be joining us for that day of training. We'll see. I just cliffhangered all of you there. But by the time we get to Wednesday, the grapevine will probably be able to see her there, or them there. So we've got a great day of training, though, with Tiffany Dodson and us and Cardinal and some AI classes, commercial class with Aladdin, some great stuff. We're kind of changing HQDU and letting each office kind of mold what that day's trainings looks like. We also got a workshop on selling your value with Lynn Hamilton as well that day. So great stuff overall. Our great HQDU is coming up: DC NOMA, Stafford, and then in March we got Waldorf, Columbia, and Alexandria. So we're hitting all over the map here in the next 6 weeks. Full schedule for next week. Monday, I'm going to take a sip because it'll help the rest of the voice. Monday, we've got Lynn Hamilton, our weekly boost class to get us started. Print marketing Monday afternoon. Sell your value in the Alexandria office. That's that Lynn class on Tuesday at 10 o'clock. Bold Trail website settings with Will on Tuesday at noon. Sky Slope training on Tuesday as well. Wednesday, we're in DC all day for our HQDU. Bold Trail social media Wednesday at 10 o'clock with Will. It's a virtual class. MLS, Bright MLS Touch, and Nestfully app. If you're interested in that training, that's Wednesday at noon. Our mastermind class on Thursday is the $5 to $10 million group. The Thursday class with Will is Bold Trail CMA. How to use that CMA that they've got called Core Present. Great product that you can use. Even if you don't use Bold Trail fully, this is a great CMA product that you can still use. Learning Trails with Lynn on Thursday afternoon. Marketing Skills, Master Your Marketing Thursday at 2:30 with her. The 1 o'clock is Reconnect with your SOI, your sphere of influence. Friday, Fast Track Commercial Training with Aladdin. Addendum Training GCAR in DC with Noble. Friday, 10 o'clock. And then Friday, Financing with First Heritage at 10 o'clock. Sky Slope Training. Then next Saturday is our Dual Career Mastermind with Dave on Friday morning at 9 o'clock. Remember to lean into all the great resources we have at Samson. You can go to the top resources page and see all these great things on the Cardinal Nest. Just want to close this week, guys, by saying it's been another great week. Lots of great sales. Our sales are up. Please keep supporting Cardinal Title Group. It's going to be a great year. But the more we support Cardinal, the more we can pour into some really exciting things we have going on here at Samson. Some exciting things I want to launch, some exciting things I want to do for all of you all, make your lives easier, spread out our width, and help you guys be more successful, which is our job here at Samson. So very thankful for each and every one of you. I hope you have a great weekend and enjoy the game Sunday night, and we'll see you next week. Take care.